Hello, hello, hello. This week we're talking about tearjerkers. And fun fact, I am not a crier when it comes to books or movies or media in general. I don't cry very easily, but I do have some books that evoke a lot of emotion, and if I was a crier I would probably cry at these books. And I'm sure we're gonna overlap at some point, so just don't even worry about that. I'm sure all of us have something different to say about each book. The first book I'd like to bring up is probably the one that's going to be most constant in all of our videos. It's The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This book is just so sad, but it's happy at the same time, so it's kind of happy sad, and it's those kind of books that really make you feel a lot, and John Green does a really good job of handling such an emotional topic like cancer, and I just love this book. And when we find something out about a certain character, I was just like, ah, but I didn't cry, but I would have if I was a crier, because this book is really sad, but in a good way. Similarly, Where She Went by Gail Forman and If I Stay, which is the first one. Both of these are very emotional books. This one's happier than If I Stay, so I think If I Stay is more of a tearjerker than this one, but this one's a tearjerker in terms of like, you finally get the resolution that you wanted for these characters, and it's kind of like tears of relief, I guess. But yeah, this one's really good. It's about a female cellist who gets into an accident with her family, and the rest of her family dies, and she's the only one left, and she's in a coma, and she has to decide whether she wants to die or continue living. And this book is the sequel, kind of years later after the girl makes her decision. So, yep, another contemporary one. This one just came out recently, Keep Holding On by Suzanne Colasanti. This one's pretty sad in terms of like frustration. I really hated every character that was against the main character in Keep Holding On. It seemed like it was just her against the world, and like nothing was going right, and then finally things did go right. And so this is a very emotional one as well. Lark by Tracy Porter. This is a novella. It's really short, but it still manages to pack a lot of punch. It's about a girl who is, I think, kidnapped, raped, and murdered, and it's about the people who she left behind and how they're dealing with this loss, and you know, how they find out about her death. And it's really sad, and it's really well written, and I would definitely recommend it if you like novellas. Delirium by Lauren Oliver, just because of the ending. If you haven't read Delirium yet, I'm not spoiling anything, but the ending is just, it will leave you devastated. And yeah, so if you haven't read Delirium, definitely read it. The whole book to me was just like, it was really well written, but it was just okay, and then the ending hit and I was like, oh, this is amazing. So yeah, be prepared to cry at the end. Fun fact, tearjerkers tend to be blue. Maybe that's something to consider. The last one I want to mention is The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Wender. This is about a girl who has cancer, of course, and her treatment is just at the point where they're just going to stop it and kind of let her die. I don't know how to put that eloquently, but so her family takes her to this special place where supposedly miracles happen, and they're hoping that somehow she'll just, I don't know, fight back the cancer or something. But it's really super sad. Like it's a hilarious book. The narrator, the girl that has cancer, is just really snarky, and her humor is pretty dry and pessimistic, but it's so good. I would definitely recommend this as well. And I think that's all for me this week. I'm sure there are a bunch of other tearjerkers that are on my shelf, but these are the ones that really stood out to me in terms of like, yes, these are excellent books and you should read them if you'd like to be sad for a little while. So I'll see you all next week. Bye!